Hey everybody, welcome to our track challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today we're writing a song in 2 hours or less, or maybe longer. Who knows? As always, we'll get going in a minute. I don't have a whole lot planned this time around. I figure we can try with the randomizer stuff again because that seems like a good source of inspiration. I was thinking in this case I could just type like 110 BPM. And see, we'll get a bunch of loops, not necessarily drum loops, but a bunch of loops in a particular tempo that I'm okay with. So we can give this a try, see how it goes, and that is good enough for me to start. So let's start. Boop. Random. That is just a bunch of silence. Yeah. Maybe this won't work as well. Because these aren't loops. These are... Okay. Okay, that's my bad. So I was hoping for loops, and I was just getting stems, basically, which isn't exactly what I was looking for. And if I just type in loop, that's going to be... You know, I was thinking about making some dub tech. Let's make some dub tech. That is good enough for me. It's running a little slow today, huh? There we go. That's okay. I don't even listen to the full sample. I think you can get some good stuff out of here too. So this is in G minor, which is the exact opposite of where I don't want it to be. So one thing I was listening to, like, not necessarily hyper pop vocals, but kind of like certain vocal style where you have it an octave up and an octave down, and it has that kind of pitched sound to it. I'm wondering what you can do if you do it with like a pad sound. So this would be up 5, and this would be down 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, yeah. That's actually pretty cool. Although I want to do that correctly so it's not warped or time warped. So let's do copy, paste. So -7 plus 5. So I'm thinking about taking these and turning them into kind of dub tech pads, which is something that I enjoy doing quite a lot. It's not something I've really... I really should do more like research on dub tech and get a better grasp of how it actually works, but my version of it anyway is good enough for me. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, let's shorten that up a little bit more. I think we can make something cool with this. No, actually, it was better when it was a little longer. Okay, well, let's grab some drums. I don't know why my computer's running a little slow today. That's how it goes, I guess. Good enough for now. I was also thinking about doing like weird time signatures, but let's kind of establish what we have here first before we go nuts. Okay. So the neat thing about this is we should be able to go in here and like grab just chunks of this and just drop it over here. This delay is kind of weirding me out, though. Let's also shorten this up. Hey, Toxic, how are you? There we go. Yeah. I don't know if people have been busy today or what, but I didn't really get much of a response on Discord or Twitter that I was starting the stream, so like it's been a quiet start to the stream, which is fine. Like, you know, I guess it's okay that people are busy. But I kind of working on, I don't really know what I'm working on yet. It's kind of just like this weird chill dub techie thing, and then we can figure it out from there. Well, that's definitely not going to work there. I should really preview these before I... The things aren't showing up still. Yeah. Gotta love the bug reports from people who don't really understand how computers work. I definitely have some coworkers, some clients rather, the people that use our software. Just like, it's not working, fix it. It's like, well, you're gonna have to be a little more specific. So what happens if we do this as like a 3-bar loop?
Remember to save.
Everybody remember to save. I don't know how I feel about this. You know, it's good to start something, but it's what happens if we turn off like the delay and stuff? Like, what does it sound like? Yeah, let's maybe not have the delay. Okay, no, I was doing this wrong. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, I like that better. Okay, we're gonna have to change the time scale a little bit, I think, to make this fit. The bad cheesy cut, yeah. Honestly, I kind of like that they're warped at different times too. This is really interesting. Okay, yeah, that's way cooler. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna need any more of this. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. So we might use this as like maybe an alternate loop, but the fact, like you said, the fact that this has this weird little click at the end of it meaning that it wasn't looped perfectly, is almost kind of a nice little addition. Or you can just get rid of it, I guess. Okay. It's weird why I didn't. Okay, whatever. Oh, because that was the other one that I was trying to save, and then I overwrote it. Good job. Go like this. You know, a horrible loop like that adds charm. Yeah, most likely. Cool, okay. I am actually really liking the vibe of this. Just want to line it up a little bit more. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be I'm trying to think of like the style of music this is, because I know the type of music that it is. I don't know if people are familiar with like Aussie, or I think Sorrow is another artist that does stuff like this, but it's this kind of like minimal, ambient, very like rich soundscapes, but don't necessarily have a whole lot of I said Aussie, it's like mousy without the M. I can they're on Bandcamp, I think. I can find their links later. Okay, so this needs like a really good piano, I think. We can try Lo-Fi Glow here. This might work because it's a very... There's no like real established tonal center because of the way that I'm like stretching these samples out. So it's entirely possible that Lo-Fi Glow is a good option here. So we're just looking for something that's really like rich. So I'm gonna put, I think, like a Valhalla, like no, Valhalla shimmer is too much. Supermassive might work well. I'm just gonna record something. We can probably fix it later. Do octaves too. Wiggly. How you doing? surprised I managed to continue playing even though the subscription song was playing. Oops. Yes, I know what to do, Twiggly. I gotta play piano. Thank you so much for the resub, though. I appreciate it. Hello, Sausage Heaver. I like your name. Anyway, thank you for the resub, Twiggly. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep working on this little piano bit here. I think that this song is going to end up very, very floaty. Which will be kind of cool. I haven't done one of these types of songs in a while. Ooh, that is way too loud. Let's fix that piano up, though. Yeah. So, just trying to think of how we want to go about this. Like, this is a good song. Like, if we're doing this kind of like melancholy lo-fi, which is not a genre that I just made up. Like, we'd need some kind of vocal samples for this. And one thing that I can do, and that I've done in the past, is I can go into the like the sample libraries, and I can just grab random sound snippets from, let's see, where are they? Skipping Stones. There's one in here that's like a, it's like just recorded, oh, where was it? Tune Vinyl Crackle. Can't find it now. It was from the Woods Are Alive, I think. Let me see if I can find it, because I think that it would fit really well here. Forest, Cat Treehouse, Forever Forward. Someday All This Will Be Gone, I think. No, The Island Is Alive. That's what it was. Because this had some really cool like vocal sounds to it, and I can't remember. No, it was the MIDI channel. And it'd be cool maybe to have that. Yes, the words are alive. We can try this. It's very quiet, but I think that it'll work. Is there a filter on this? There isn't.
Verses regarding the sanctity of the saint.
Yeah, so this is stretched in some way, I think. Or is it just a pitch shifted? Yeah, I don't know if this will work, but this might be interesting to mess with just to see if we can get some, because like the having vocals is just like, it really tends to elevate a song just because of how the harmonic range works with the voice. Yeah, exactly, Toxic. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because this gives kind of like a real tape vibe to it, where it's kind of stretched and warped in a weird way, and you're just kind of slapping on tones on top of it to see how it all kind of comes together. And it just also doesn't necessarily mean that the whole song has to be like this, but I really want to explore this idea a little bit more before either iterating on this or moving on, you know. I'll think of this. Oh, jeez. Apparently that's velocity sensitive. I think this is kind of neat, but I'm not fully sure where it's gonna go. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at the lo-fi vibe or whatever it's called, glow. See if we can extract something useful out of this. Like I've tried using this several times, and it's very difficult for me to find something that I'm like I vibe on. But maybe this is the right song for it. It's just like something about it just doesn't
Remember to save.
sit well with me. Though I do like that instrument. Doesn't fit this song, but oh, it's a bass. What is it selling? Yeah, it's just like that's kind of neat. Sounds like you're living the good life, Toxic. Okay, so that's too frequent for... It's really loud. Yeah, okay. I think we're bringing something together here. What that is, I'm not entirely sure, but you know. It's a very abstract song.
As long as
Yeah, like I'm trying to place where this song would be put in, like what kind of visuals we would associate with this type of song.
surround the world. What is it, Alice?
There we go.
Refresh every second. Rent the auto train. Oh, Jesus, okay.
So I was thinking about like, yeah, I agree with that. Like I'm thinking about iterating, like this would be kind of the intro, and then kind of iterating on this with a little bit more of an established rhythm, I think would help a lot. And then reinforcing the melody that's in here, as well as maybe kind of establishing, because right now you're right, it is very nebulous, which is nice. Not a bad name for this song, honestly. But I think that gotta. Sounds kind of like a. I don't think we need like a 808 clap or something here. We need something really tightened up. Aboard the Nebulus. That's actually not a bad name. This might work if I chop off like 80% of it. Nebularian. Does sound like a spaceship, huh? Let's make this drum loop a little less boring.
That is, they believe. God is evil. Any good page, boy, color, Charles and John Wesley.
There we go. That should be a little bit better. Yo, Dark, what's up?
Yesterday.
I don't know if I'm sold on that snare yet, though. Or that hat, really.
They believe that do not want to
It's a little better. No worries, Dark. I know you have a busy schedule. I do appreciate you swinging by whenever you have the chance. It does mean a lot to me.
They're good, man. They're good.
It goes pretty well. Like, we have this kind of really abstracty, yeah, it's very textural, which is nice. No real good pictures of that bar. Yeah.
All for the tune. We don't fight. He should make every honest mistake. And learn from others.
Get rid of all these.
And bubble gum. A minute.
Yeah, so where's this going?
To the bird.
More stuff like that, I think. But you don't want to overdo it. The problem with something like this is it's easy to overdo.
He's an honest man. Charles. Point out the Saints need to stop to the hole.
Kicks are just a little boring, huh?
Radio.
It doesn't have to be like crazy, but I really want it to be a little bit more interesting than that, you know? So I'm just making it a little bit more interesting, I guess. Yeah. Let's like create something that's like really big and evolving. Let's add another like kind of an arpeggio kind of thing, and then just bring it up and down the scale, see what happens. Or at least part of the scale. Having having it speed up at the end is really neat too, but I don't know. See, the thing is, like, I'm just like you guys said, I'm trying to build like a vibe, and with this one it seems, and it doesn't necessarily matter like getting all of the other stuff perfect. It's just kind of getting that general feeling, and you want to evolve that over time. So you just got to figure out how to do that in a natural way. Yeah. So let's join this. Get rid of those. Maybe put this one back. We can loop that.
I will also send you the link. I can't let me separate them.
Oh, that's way too loud. There we go.
Two churches with buttons.
Is that right? Where are we? Yeah, that might actually work really well. So I'm thinking what we can do is we can, like,
Remember to save.
remember to save and all that, but we also want to see if the piano works here. I don't think it will, because there's going to be a lot of there's a lot of effects on. So I'm thinking what we can do is we can actually, that tongue drum instrument I just created might be a good. Yeah, we need a name for this song. What was the Nebulus, aboard the Nebulus? It's kind of a cool name for it. Might go with that actually for a song name. Let's try this, because this is going to sound... Oh, let's get rid of the pierce, though. It's a little too piercy. I'm going to need to bring the volume back up a little bit on that. But yeah, I think this will work really well. I'm going to do the same thing with the drums, just really minimize, and just have this set as a loop, and we'll try it out. Yeah. Okay, so that is a little too much on that end, but I think that'll work. I'm going to add my own delay on here, though, just so I have a little bit more control over it, because I really just want the high end for this stuff. I don't know if messing around with this is a good idea, but I kind of like the idea of subtly shifting like the rhythm around a little bit to make it feel a little bit more spacey and untethered. I don't know if that works. Yeah. So, part of the reason why this part works so well is because I changed the drums around, so there's like these gaps, and I think these gaps are doing a lot of work to make things continue to feel like fresh and interesting, even though like there isn't a whole lot of movement throughout the whole thing. It really helps with keeping things with the feeling of being dynamic, even though it's still very static. Yeah. Kind of messed up a little bit there, but that's okay. Lady Dreamin'. A little bit. Let's actually let's work to make this a little bit more interesting. I don't know if that's the right rhythm. Yeah, let's spread both these out by one. There we go. There we go. Got enough bass? What's that at? Like, how many hertz is that at? That's way too bassy for most subs. Not for most subs, but just for like general use. I'll have to layer that up an octave, I think, but I like the addition of just something really simple like this. Well, this is around the 40 hertz range, which is kind of like it works, but it's also you're gonna lose out on a lot of audience. Like I can hear it in my headphones, but only because it's like affecting the other audio that's playing. Okay, let's see how bassy that is. Yeah. It's too low. But I think if I brought it up an octave, that's not too bad. Yeah, Dark, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I hope you figure out that you're working on contrast issues for Hyperdot. I hope you settle on a solution there. It sounds like you're running into light and dark mode issues. I saw that somebody gave you a suggestion for an internal shadow instead of an external shadow. I thought that was a good idea. But I hope you figure that out.
First,
Yeah, let's excuse me.
still not looking good.
That's the problem with drinking this coffee stuff. Blah.
And invite them.
Is that how you spell a board? Okay. So we're gonna call it the Nebulus, like a nebula, or Nebulus as in like doesn't make sense. Because there's LOUS is for something that's vague, but I kind of like it like this. Coffee stuff, yeah.
Very odd. Never seen
That's a really nice transition. Some little dynamic bits for the bass, because that's always fun. Go like that, like that. Honestly, just leave that. I think that works better. Cool. So where is this going? The ever-present question. I think we can ride this out for another 8-bar loop. Like, I want to get more comfortable sitting on a particular like part of the progression more. I think that there are many times when I write music where I just want to keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, and that is at the cost of kind of enjoying a certain section of a song, because I feel this need to always continue to like iterate on something, and it's just like, no, you can like enjoy a section for an extra loop, and it's not going to be like, oh man, this part again, just next. Let's fix that up a little bit. I was playing a little loose with some of these chords. I should clean them up. I also like the idea of maybe putting like a very, very short, like, acoustic drum loop in there. Not like jungle or anything, but something that's a little bit more, live.
Remember to save.
Yeah, everybody, remember to save. Yeah, these aren't really what I'm looking for. Maybe something like that. It's just like really simple. Doesn't even have to be like on any particular rhythmic center. Although I am gonna warp it at least to the right tempo. That's 110, not 120, huh? Gotta learn your numbers. This might not work, by the way, but I wanted to try it. Nope, that worked great. Not really a game with 3D. Yeah. I completely agree. I really want to build, like, one of my next big projects, I think, is to build a framework where I can create video game experiences through what is the start position on this? Here. Go there. Where I can build a framework so I can like basically just drop a song in Unity and like be able to play a game with it. And that's kind of what I tried to do with the OST Jam, but I just ran out of time. Needs like one more hat strike. And I would really love to be able to have that kind of framework. My buddy Mark is working on something similar to that for like VR experiences, which I think is really cool, but seeing as I don't have a VR headset, that doesn't necessarily work for me. Vaguely dream about making custom maps for that game. Which game are you talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. I think that would be super cool. I would love to have my big thing right now is I want to learn how to make things flexible. like where people can create their own content for stuff. So that's kind of a real big draw for me right now, where I would be able to make the framework and people would be able to just like, here's a song and a MIDI file and maybe some assets that you can throw in there that would replace some other stuff, and then you can like customize your experience and stuff. But that's like real big brain stuff that I haven't really thought about much yet. That works really well, actually. I like that a lot. Looks like we're going into brush drums territory, everybody. I need to talk to Mark Powers about getting the brushed cymbals pack. He was talking about making a brushed cymbals pack, which would really kind of complete the set of the three of them. And I would really, really love to have it in my collection. Because the dirty secret is that most of the time I make these sample packs for me, and I share them with everybody else. Which I think is probably a better way of doing it than doing it just solely for commercial gain. And these are so loud though. Okay, here we go. This should work. I don't know, maybe that doesn't work there. So that piano's too squishy. We'd have to create another piano, which isn't a problem. There's just like too many effects on there. And as much as I like unautomating a bunch of effects, I also kind of want to avoid doing that sometimes, because I feel like it's just introducing complexity into something that really doesn't deserve it. I like how I actually really like how unprocessed that piano is. It just kind of sits right in the middle of your head. It just needs a little bit of compression. By a little bit, I mean kind of a lot. I'll still throw it onto the reverb a little bit, but I like how it sits like right there. much. Yeah, okay. So where's it going from here? Like I really like, and this is kind of my goal for season 16 or whatever. Like focusing on songs that are more progressive and not necessarily like loop based, where I'm not really going to go back to this beginning part here, where I want to focus on just continuing to iterate, and like it seems like this initial section is just kind of dissolving over time, which I really like. I don't know what that means, toxic. That's binary for what? 64? I think I'm going to have to put an acoustic kick in there now. It only seems appropriate. There you go. I really don't like acoustic kicks. Can't layer that, huh? I just don't like the tone that they have. I don't like the tone they take with me. Just like flubby and weird. It's a little bit better. I really do like acoustic sounds, but it's just for some reason that didn't work for me. I could also go into the brush drums pack and I can grab what did I use this? Swing legato. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I just want to get kind of a snare sound. Yeah. A little too much now, huh? There's a good middle ground here. I'm just trying to find it. Sound design, man. It's my biggest weakness. Oh, don't want to do it for all of them, just the last couple. Let's get out of here. Can't believe I've been using Ableton for 1,000 years and I still fall into that trap. so how does this transition? You can also take this. I like the idea of taking this and creating an extra delay on it. This is always a fun thing to do. So you can go like this. So it, I'm only going to do it in this last bit here.
Remember to save.
Hello, everybody. Remember to save. But it kind of creates this kind of strobing effect, which is a lot of fun. Let's get rid of some of these extra notes. There we go. It helps guide the transition a little bit better. So yeah. So where are we going with this now? A little too much there. I kind of like that, where it starts very electronic and then it becomes more and more acoustic. That will be a problem for my technical abilities, but that's a problem for future Ben in 20 minutes. I do like this little bloopy sound though. We do have to fix this atrocity, but that's okay. I also don't want these chords to get boring too. So why are they offset? So why are you doing me like this? Ableton, what? I don't think that's the right way to do that, but there we go. And then instead of do parallel. It's subtle, but it helps. So we've got it just feels like there's tension on this note, and I want to lean into that. Those up, didn't I? Okay. Get out of here. Okay. No, I don't want to see the news or the weather. Go away, Windows. So I want to keep things a little bit more varied, so that's why I'm just moving things around. And we're leading into this C major 7. That's really nice. I'm just gonna actually go here. Take care, Toxic. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think an E would work. Actually, I think it would. It's hard to tell. It's like really buried. No. Nah, just leave it. that's better. There it is. I don't know. We'll see. Helps if I actually stay within tempo. Instead of starting and stopping a lot, let's just... I would like to have like a 4-bar breakdown of just like some piano stuff, so... But helps if I get the right chords, huh? That's better. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. Let's see if I remember it for 2 seconds. Nope. There, see? Chords are usually done in thirds. Why can't I do this right? Because I like... Not hard. Then we can move on to another section. I just wanted to like get a nice little reinforcement there of where we're going. As we run a little bit lower on time, I'm gonna start. I know every time I'm be like, oh, I'm gonna make a progressive song. I'm never gonna bring anything from the other parts of the track back in. It's like, well, no. Yeah, but see, this doesn't fit anymore. That's the scary bit. Worked yourself to a different progression. Got kind of this chill lounge vibe now, you know? That might work there, but I think we need a new bass, and it's been I need a sign. It's been 4 days since Ben used an upright bass. But you know, you got to do what you got to do, and that's just how it works. I don't make the rules.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Oh, I don't know where this song is going now, huh? It kind of petered out there, and it's like it could end there, but I also have 40 minutes left, and I should probably like do something with that time. So like when you're stuck like this, one thing that I like to think of is like progression-wise, where's the story going? I think that Toxic had a couple good ideas with the idea of kind of like waking up. This is like really nebulous and abstract, and it gets more and more kind of grounded as things move forward. So there's some options there. I feel like this section could be longer. Honestly. I'm always so harsh on myself when I'm like, oh, I shouldn't artificially extend the length of the song and all this other stuff. And it's like, well, no, this part's nice. You should like continue to work on it and like make it nicer, and maybe like oops, that's not how that works. Maybe add a little bit more dynamism to it. You know? I struggle with that stuff sometimes. Except, you know, in the right tempo. Got a little lost there. partially because the arpeggio changes rhythm. There we go. Yeah, and I think this section could be lengthened too. Yeah, see, and then this just gets really weird and abstract again, which I don't want. So, kind of up against, kind of painted myself into a corner thematically here, which isn't a bad thing. Hey, Captain Subtle, how are you? Because I really like the rest of this. Like, if this is, if this is the end of the song here, like, I wouldn't be sad. Like, I just want to make sure that I make the song interesting enough to merit, like, all of these loops. But also, this song is also 4 minutes and 22 seconds long, so it's not like it's a short song anyway. So, you know, maybe it's better to focus on making these bits what I want, instead of like trying to just extend this out and out and out where it's not really necessary. So I'm working on progressive music, Captain Subtle, and really confuses me sometimes. I really like this song though. Hey, Kranich. I hear you, man. Got kind of a fun one this time around. I don't like how that tapers off like that. a few mistakes in there, but overall I kind of like that. So I think my goal is to just kind of build this section out a little bit more. Maybe add in a nice counter melody in this second half here, which I guess I could try to do now. That's 2 wrong notes on 2 different instruments. That's a good job. There we go. It's not wrong notes when it's jazz. It's just notes that don't sound as good. Exactly. But I'm not going to do that because I don't like how it sounds. Okay, so some of these, yeah, these started out a little quiet. So I'm going to scoop all the low velocity notes here and give them a bit of a boost. I actually kind of like that as an opportunity to pare back a lot of these instruments. Hey, Jink, how are you? Let's start with that. Hanging in there. Yeah, I hear you. Things are going okay. This song is cool. I feel like I painted myself into a corner at the end, but that's kind of how progressive music goes, it seems, where I'm just like, oh, I guess it's done now. Trying to find the right... None of those sound right in this case. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, I guess that's the chord we're going to go with. Clean up the pacing of that a little bit, but my fingers aren't that big. We'll get rid of the pedal on that. And I think that's the end of the song, but there's still a lot of work left to do, just to kind of clean it all up, you know?
Remember to save.
We got 20 minutes left. We got plenty of time. Remember to save and all that. Yeah, like this song doesn't necessarily go well. It actually goes a lot of places, but I got to a point where I'm just like I'm not really sure where it's going now. So it's just like, well, I guess it's time for it to end. um, so we'll play through the whole thing though. I'm kind of curious to see because this definitely goes to like from really weird and abstract and nebulous to like this kind of loungy piano stuff, and I'm really pleased with that.
John Wesley.
I think the voice stuff is neat, but it needs to be quieter. So that tap is a little loud. Yeah, it started out with this like really weird detuned pad, and it just kind of grew from there. I really like when the bass comes in though, like it just kind of solidifies the whole thing. Is it Cetonus? How are you? Kind of ending up making this kind of chill, loungy stuff right now, and I'm really happy with it. This piano could be louder, actually. I agree. That's not how notes work. Let's fix that. There we go. Oh my gosh. Blah. That's better. I kind of like it without a resolution cord. Kind of like it a lot more like that. Yeah. So like I said, this is basically the song, but that doesn't mean that we're done. We still got 15 minutes left, and I can't say there's a lot of work, but there's just a lot of stuff. Like this is like all copy pasted, and that's acceptable, but not fun, you know? So it's kind of just like re-recording all these counter melodies and way better. Use that as an opportunity to skip up an octave so we don't go too low, but that sounds way better. That's all good. That's like the core loop. I don't want to mess with that too much. These should be good. Let's just go like that. Let's do another chords. Chords. What are they? It has this really cool descending sound to it. I don't want to lose that. But I also need to figure out what chords we're playing here. I'm gonna have to throw... Actually, I can just use this as a volume modifier. Not exactly the best way of doing that, but this is the end of the song, so I'm not going to forget about it and add more back here. That's acceptable if it's quiet. There we go. Well, we can do the quick mix and master on this. It gets loud around here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to put some juice on the... Yeah, that bass is... That bass takes up a lot of room. As it should, but... kind of curious what happens if I do this. Kind of let that bass lead into the loop. Way better. I like that a lot. So I do want to go in here, clean up some of the fuzz in the high end. Fair. It's a little quieter, so we can actually... I don't like doing this type of automation, but we're going to have to a little bit. Yeah. We'll listen to the whole thing. We've got a little bit of time. Do a little bit more spot checks, but I think we're good. Yeah, so we can check the mix and master at the beginning as well. It's probably going to be a little quiet compared to when the bass kicks in. So I'll not that it has to be like maximum loudness all the time, but I want to make sure that it's not like super quiet compared to the rest of the... I think we're set. We'll listen to the whole thing. Get some it's kind of just save. Hey everybody, remember to save. It's kind of cool, the power of just having an arpeggiator or an arpeggio that's just like implying a different rhythm. It really just changes the whole tone of the piece. It gives it so much motion. And that kind of brings it all together. I really like this progression. Like, it's kind of a long wait for a payoff, like a minute and 20 seconds. But man, it's cool. Actually, that's not very long for a payoff. I've listened to 8-minute long trance songs that have 2 minutes of good bits. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. been in kind of a weird place lately, and it's nice to be able to make stuff like this. It's definitely outside of season 16, it's kind of a different vibe, and I'm okay with that. These drums are compressed, they sound kind of junky. That's better. There's just a little bit too much going on the highs. That's the wrong note. Wasn't counting. Also, this song's not in C minor, so I should be proud of that, huh? I do like C minor as well. I think it's good for me to try different keys because it forces me to like think in a different way. And that's why I like using FamiTracker so much, because it forces me to think about scales in a very different way. And that's really important to me. And like C minor is my comfort zone. It's my security blanket. Like I know how to make stuff in C minor. And that's great. It's fine. It's pretty. But it like forcing myself to go out of that comfort zone, like I make mistakes. I hit keys that I'm not supposed to, but they're still kind of in the scale, so they sound kind of intentional. And that's really important. Yeah. I'd love to have some kind of inspiration deck like that, although I don't think I'd use it with the 2-hour track challenge, because that seems like a good way to go crazy real fast. You hit learning opportunities. Yes, exactly. It's not challenge. It's opportunity. I think it's really important to step outside your comfort zone like that, because you end up struggling, but that struggle usually means that you end up finding something new about yourself. And I want to make sure that it's like something that I do more often than not, because I can get very complacent. And I was thinking about this today, where it's like it's so easy to get complacent as an artist, because you end up just doing the things you like, and you like the things that you like, because obviously why would you do them otherwise? And it kind of becomes this this feedback loop where you don't necessarily evolve anymore because you have the things that you like. And why would you change the things that you like? Because you like them. And when you do step out of that area, all of a sudden your skill level plummets, and you're just like, oh man, that sucks. I'm never going to do that again. But the whole point of that is like your skill level drops so much because you're learning and you're acclimating new ideas in. And I want to embrace that struggle, I guess, because otherwise, like, you just get into that rut. And I've been in that rut before. Like, it's great, but it also really sucks because it's like, man, everything I'm doing is really cool and great. And then all of a sudden you're just like, let's try something new. Why does all this suck and it's terrible? And it's just like, you're not prepared for that. And all of a sudden it's really difficult to like reconcile that feeling where it's just like everything was great and then I tried something new and everything was awful and it sucked. And it's just like, well, yeah, but that's like what learning is, you know? That's a good loop. Yeah, it's something I need to get better at, and something that I struggle at with the 2-hour track challenge, because like I want this to be kind of a well-oiled machine. I want to sit down, I want to be able to like make something in 2 hours, and usually when I do that, I don't want to throw myself any curveballs. Because when I throw myself curveballs, all of a sudden I get stuck, or I paint myself into a corner, or I overcommit on a particular idea, and all of a sudden I like piss away 30 minutes on something that doesn't work, and then I get frustrated and anxious because I'm going to run out of time. Speaking of which, I'm going to clear the alarm. And like, unfortunately, the 2-hour track challenge is also my main music production time, and I spend a lot of time, or the majority of my time, doing the 2-hour track challenge and not necessarily doing individual songs. And I need to find a way to get more music production into my everyday life that doesn't have a timer ticking down. Thankfully, my weekends are a little bit more free, and I can start doing some weekend production stuff again. We just started the remix album for Skypiercer, which I'm very excited about, which means this weekend I'm probably going to be working on a Skypiercer remix. And then I have some other collaborations that I want to work on too. But it's like, there's all of these ideas out there, and I want to try them, but I'm also so worried that when the 2-hour track challenge comes around, I'm like, I really don't want to step outside my comfort zone. And sometimes in cases like this, like, this was a rough start. This was a real rough start. Like, I didn't know where things were going to go up until when the bass came in, really, where it's just like everything suddenly kind of clicked together, and it became like this solid object that I could like pick up and hold, and I could look at all the facets of it and like kind of explore the ideas that were in there. And I really love how nebulous this intro is, but man, it is a real big difference between, you know, what I had at the start and kind of where it ended. And that's because I stepped outside of my comfort zone, and I think that it's valuable to do that. And I think that it's important to understand that failure is always an option, but failure doesn't mean that you haven't succeeded at doing something, because you've still learned. And that's something that like is hard to internalize when you're streaming. Because when you have a bad stream, when you have no ideas and like some people are watching, and it's just like, oh, I've got to be entertaining. How do I be entertaining in this train wreck? And it's just like, just got to keep working on it. The 2-hour track challenge from like 2 or 3 weeks ago was a big mess for me, and you know, it happens. But I'm glad that this song came out. Let's listen to it one more time, and then we can kind of wrap the stream up. And yeah, Captain, send me a message on Discord, and I'll send you a link to the community remix channel.
The use of what
You know, if I was smart, I would have put a sidechain. I might have to re-render these. It's okay.
it's on our right now. Of course,
Yeah, I'm going to re-render these. I can do that off camera, though.
148
So yeah, we'll just sit back and listen to this, and we'll be good.
I will have fighting over
Sidechaining helped a lot. Gives it a little bit more of a pulse. Might be a little too harsh in this, though. Those highs, they just can't be so loud. That's a little better. This kind of melody just kind of waves up and down and up and down. I do like this progressive style music, though. It just it gives you the opportunity to imagine what's going on because the song changes and it kind of tells a story. I like this song a lot. Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. I should be around Saturday and Sunday, watching the nephews on Saturday, but I know that's not going to be super early in the morning.
Save.
Maybe it's going to be early in the morning. I don't know. I need to talk to my sister, huh? And yes, remember to save. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I will see you this weekend if you are around. Otherwise, you can check out my socials. I don't do this. I don't advertise myself enough. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube at Ben_Burns. Oh, my bot hasn't been running this whole time. Oh, that's rad. Not that it really matters. It just reminds you to go to Discord once in a while. But I'll post the links in chat. If you want to download this song and have it for yourself and keep it safe forever, you can join my Patreon for $2 a month. You'll get access to this song and 200 and something others, over 300 songs. And my bot does not have connection credentials, does it? Well, never mind. just go to whatever service that you like to use and type in Ben_Burns, Burnes, and you'll find me. That's how it works. So yeah, I really appreciate you hanging out with me today and your lovely support and suggestions and all that other good stuff. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Take care.